What is up? We are finally back. I finally got the footage from my wars. So we are here with a cool one. We have war number 8 of season 60. It is AOH versus DSVG. You know, we got a lot of good people in DSVG. We got Skyfall, he's the GOAT. We got a lot of people in our AOH, like Community Server, Good Hood, Lord Beerus. So yeah, definitely cool. Wish we could both win this war, but unfortunately that's not how it works. So we're gonna have to lock in. My team is Shang, Guardian, and good old Iron Fist. And I'll be on Path 9 and then Path 9 again. So up first, Node 9 High Evo. This one was fun, I can't even lie. So the plan is really simple. I'm going to PS1 to cross the first bar of power threshold. And now I'm just going to hit him into his block. I'm going to ramp with perfect X's, perfect parries, and I'm going to hit him in his block. Here I do medium, light, medium for I genuinely don't know why. I did it once just to build spacing. Here, oh no, I see why. I did it so I could get across 2 bars before the combo detonation. Because now I'm completely safe. I don't need to build any power. I'm just gonna perfect X as much as I can. Occasionally, I think perfect parry. Hit his block to back him up, and here I'm like, okay, 11 charges is not bad. I just need to wait for these withers to fall off me. I'm pretty sure. I'm just waiting for the withers to fall off. And then I'm going to go for a cleanse into my SP2, and High Evo's health bar is absolutely gone. Here I'm noticing my combo is on medium, so I parry in medium once to trigger the auto block. I hit him. Here I hit him twice. Don't even ask me what's going on. Doesn't matter. I ate 1 combo detonation, get another cleanse, and he is dead. So yeah, High Evo on 9. Definitely an interesting placement. I've never seen that before. But yeah, that was cool. Up next, we have Mysterio on 18. I am using Shang for this. You'll see here I'm like, oh, I have 9 devolves on me, which basically these are little fish debuffs that do the opposite of aspect of evolution. The main problem is they last for 3 fights, and I'm taking Node 42 Spider-Woman. So while originally I was going to take this Mysterio with Guardian, because I didn't want to turn off power backs, I was like, I need to get these devolves off of me, so I need to take 3 fights with Shang before I get to Spider-Woman. So I decided to take this as well. The reason I need to turn off power backs is because this has a node where when you cross 1 bar of power, he goes indestructible. So if I have power backs, my SP2 will push me to a bar, and my whole SP2 will do nothing, which I don't want. So yeah, you can see I got 9 little fishies on me, but that's okay. And this is a rank 3 Mysterio, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to throw this SP2 with 6 charges, and yeah, he's at 25%, so that's awesome. I'm trying to hard block to not let him throw a special because, you know, that's always fun. Here I wanted to go for the kill, but I was like, I'm going to cross 1 bar of power, so there he goes, indestructible. He's going to throw his SP1 or SP2, but I made sure to have my cleanse so I wouldn't get the power drain. And I'm just going to wait out his invisibility. Hit him with the medium light. He's already dead. Didn't even get to finish the combo. And up next, oh my goodness, we have a fight where I played like a little bit of a dummy. But it's all good. We have Lumitrix on node 36. Or sorry, not 36, 27. And I'm obviously going to be using Shang. I am waiting here. Because I'm getting a Wags on this fight. Shout out Adam G. Gross in-game name. He's helping me out this whole war, giving me like a ton of Wags, which I very much so appreciate because it made my fights, well, 1, doable, which is always good. And yeah, the plan for this is simple. I have a little rotation in mind. I don't actually own Lumitrix, any copy of him, so I couldn't really practice too much. I wish I could. I wish I did. because, you know, I would have not done what I did in this fight to lose some health, but it's all good. In theory, what's going to happen is he's going to throw one special, and I'm just going to go kill him with an SP2. We'll see. That kind of doesn't work, and I want to say it's because of the devolves. Like, I did just not enough damage to kill him. I actually don't remember what happened in this fight completely, to be honest, but yeah. I switched back over to a fresh set of skill powerbacks, and man, my boost situation is absolutely dire. But, you know, with the new daily quests and stuff, it's kind of easier to keep yourself topped up on boosts. So, yeah. This fight and arcade are the next two I'm going to be doing, and after I do those, I will be out of the little fishies, the fishy cross fights that High Evo puts on you, which big thumbs down for him, because what a stupid ability. Why are you haunting me after your death? But all good. And yeah, we're going to see how this goes. This does have Power Focus 2. So he is getting to specials more often, but I'm going to be able to use Power Focus 2 to my advantage. I PS'd 1 for this fight because I was like, when I get him to SP2, he's definitely going to throw 2 SP1s. And I need to have my own special to take off the invisibility. And we'll see that in a second. So yeah, stupid 9 little fishies. Now there's only 7 little fishies. But yeah, going to throw 5 hits into his block. Going to hit him with a slow. And then heavy. He's already at an SP2, but I'm like, oh, it's what do you call it? Oh, here. That's the mistake. I just eat the last part of it, and I'm like, okay, I'm trolling? I don't know how I got hit by that. I didn't get to practice the point-blank SP2 decks, but that's on me. I should have done some VG's matches. But you can see 1 SP2, he's at 25%. I just cleanse into the next one, and he's dead. I could have done that without baiting his special, but I wasn't expecting him to throw, like, SP2. I was expecting him to throw 2 SP1s, in which case I needed power to remove the invis. So I didn't want to dump all my power, but yeah. Anyways, up next, we've got Node 36 Arcade. And yeah, I'm typing not even close to done yet, because I know I've got some scary, scary fights coming up. And oh boy, do I almost... We're not even going to say it. We're not going to say the D word. But, yeah, we'll get to that when we get to that. This fight is as basic as they come. I'm literally going to bait his heavy, medium, light, medium. Bait his heavy, use my own heavy. And yeah, those little fishes. Honestly, the fishes are kind of cool. I do like them. If they weren't a debuff, I feel like I would want them on me. But it's all good. Here I'm like, okay. Just going to medium into SP2. Arcade's already at just above 50%. I think here... The fishies are giving me willpower. I don't think this guy's got despair. Or if he does, I'm just doing the math wrong. But yeah. Did give me a little bit of healing. So, always fun. Here I'm going to heavy. I'm like, okay, cool. Just get one more medium, light, medium into SP2. That'll do good damage. And obviously this node has one-eyed open. That's why I'm not carrying Arcade. And yeah. I mean, I don't think I've posted a lot of Shang on Path 9 these last 2 seasons, if any, to be honest. But it's very cool, man. I hope these 4 fights kind of showed off, because some people were doubting. Some people were doubting Shang's ability to take Hazard Shift, and there we go. My whole lane done, and now we got a bit of a breather. Because Adam G is taking that Sassy with Torch, so I'm waiting on him to finish up with that, and then we are going into our 42 Spider-Woman. And this fight goes very poorly, and I can't lie, I don't even know how I managed to do this fight. There's a point where I just had to absolutely lock in, and I won't spoil what happens in the fight, but we are going to be waiting here for, around a minute, so I'll find something to talk about in the meantime. Yeah, so far, AOH, we're not doing bad this season. We did have a few wars, like we went up against Noon, LVT, and GT40, like in the first half of the season, I believe, which, they're obviously very, very good alliances, so kind of a couple rough wars, but overall, our record's not too bad. We are currently sitting on, in top 10 Masters. I think we're right on the edge of it, so this war is a must win for us, as much as I also want DSVG to win, because they're literally one spot behind us. We gotta lock in. Oh yeah, right now the score is 5-5. I am making this before the war is done, so I do not know who wins. I think they're at like 41 fights as we speak, and we are at like 120. Or no, that's not right. We're at like 105. So it's a close one, man. It's a little nerve-wracking. But yeah, for this Jess, I threw on suicides too, of course, just to make the fight go down faster. And let me tell you, the fight could not have gone down fast enough. I think Gross is almost done with this sassy fight. Spoiler alert, he does solo it because he's locked. And Human Torch is Human Torch. He's so broken. But yeah, the plan is, as always, PS1 for this fight. I want to cleanse, I want to slow, I want to stun her, and then heavy. Bait her SP2, cleanse into my SP2, and then play the fight. Just go with the flow from there. Avoid her having an SP1 when I fumble up, if I do get it up. And keep her slowed. I'm going to fail at like 60% of those things, unfortunately. But I will say, Jess was simultaneously more passive than I've ever had her be in this fight, and also more aggressive than I've ever had her be in this fight, which we will see in a second. So yeah, got my wags. We are all good to go. Iron Fist, like, it doesn't really help for this fight too much, because you have to do 2 SP2s pretty much regardless. So it's like either the first SP2 is going to do 80%, the second one's going to do 20%, or if you don't have Iron Fist, both of them are going to do like 50%, if that makes sense. So yeah, the start, literally as good as it could be. I get the 5-hit combo off. I heavy. I'm trying to get her to throw this SP2. She's being stingy with it. She throws it right there. And I'm like, perfect. Cleanse into my SP2. I avoid both timers. And now I'm like, perfect. Just throw this SP2. I'm going to cleanse into my SP2, and the fight is over. And I'm just waiting for her to throw it, and she's not throwing it. And to my discredit, I was holding block there, which is an absolute idiot move. It's just, with unblockable, it doesn't matter as much, but it did make her less aggressive. And here, I'm just like, okay, let me hit into your block, and the fight's over. But she's not. She's like dropping block right when I go for it, and here she SP1 intercepts me. And I don't have the Dex buff on me, and Buffet is off cooldown, and I have Fumble on me. So if I trigger Dex, she's going to SP1, I'm dead. There, I purposefully waited for her to evade after a part of my combo, throw Relic, because the Relic actually has a buff. So if it had landed, it would have given her Buffet. But when it goes into block, it doesn't give you the buff. So that was low-key like the most clutch thing I think I've ever even like done in the heat of the moment. But here, I think there I should have hit into her block. Oh, I waited for everything to fall off, because I was like, I'm so close to being able to block again. Just going to wait for everything to fall off. Parry, medium, SP2. And I hit like 5 or 6 shallow dexes there where I like dodged her hit without triggering dex. I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm genuinely shocked that I lived that, but the Shang-Chi dream remains alive this season. And yeah, I need a breather. I'm going to wait a couple seconds for the wags onto Bullseye, which is good because I was literally sitting here taking deep breaths. Like I was actually like shaking after the Jess fight. And this Bullseye, I mean, I just keep making the same idiot mistake on this Bullseye, and I don't understand why. I just don't understand what I'm doing. Which is why literally this has become an invul mandatory fight for me, because I keep making dumb mistakes on it. But that's Guardian. He is a beefcake. I think here, yeah, I'm just going to move up to him. I made sure to turn off suicides because, I've messed that up before. And I think from now on, what I'm going to do for this bullseye is actually turn on suicides and just do SP1, SP2, because it will most likely kill him. With how much damage SP3, SP2 does, I'm like 80% sure it will. It's just, I know the SP3, SP2 works, and I know even though I'm going to lose health, it'll guaranteed kill him, because I've tested in off-season. I've never tested SP1, SP2. I can only imagine it will kill, especially with suicides, but yeah, if it comes to it, I think that's a strategy I will use from here on out. So yeah, got the wags. What I'm going to do is wait out the Fate Seal at start, wait to get my armor back, and then just start hitting him. If he throws SP1, I'll parry it. If he lets me parry and hit him with the wag stun, I'll just push him to SP2s. And yeah, I'm trying not to get cornered. I don't really care too much. I'm almost at my armor up. And once I am, I can freely hit him. So, that's cool. I love hitting the opponent. And I think I make the stupid mistake literally right here. Or it's very early in the fight. It might be here. I'm just genuinely slow at comboing. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know how I'm even messing that up. But that's why I invul. And you can see, it did no damage. Well, no, that's an absolute lie. It did a lot of damage. But, yeah. And now, he's critting me even when I parry. Sometimes. Which, I don't know. I'm assuming that's got to be something with his perfect releases, or maybe he has cruelty or something. I'm honestly not 100% sure, but I thought Bullseye didn't do that. Clearly, I was unfamiliar with this game. And yeah, now I'm like, okay, a little scary, but build up to my SP2 and he's dead. Having the Incinerate on me means I have less block proficiency, I believe. So that's always fun. There, he low-key almost hit me with the walk-up light attack of Doom. Oh man, if you've played MCOC, you know exactly what the walk-up light of Doom is. That's just an absolute classic in the game. So, fun. Here, I'm like, I just don't want you to SP1 here and I'll kill you. I should have just thrown the SP2 and here I was like, yeah, I'm going to throw it. I don't need a second armor. It's going to destroy him. Yeah, finish with 50%. Terrible fight, terribly played, but we get away with it. Up next, we have Count on 46, which somehow, with Iron Fist, I perform worse than when I do without Iron Fist. So, yeah, that just tells you how this war was. But it's okay. This is, once I actually figured out how to play this matchup and not do it like a total idiot, it is pretty much as 100-0 as they get. The only difference is when I kill him before he throws an SP3, it's a minute. When I don't, it takes closer to 2 minutes just because I have to sit there and wait out Ionic for the most part. So yeah, just gonna do my normal stuff. 5 hit into his block, cleanse, and heavy. And I think the reason I didn't kill him here, although I could be very mistaken, I think the other 2 times I did it, I had really good crit RNG, so the heavies crit every single time, and that damage does add up. My blocked hits were critting more than just the combo ender itself. That adds up. You can see that heavy did sizable damage, and I also think I'd go for one more stun to his block, cleanse, heavy before my SP2. But here I'm just I wonder with Iron Fist if I can kill him. I'm just gonna relic to make sure he gets to SP2, because if he throws his SP2, that's annoying. If he throws his SP3, I invul tank it. And yeah, you can see he barely survives. If I had just done medium before my SP2, would have killed him, but it's no biggie. And here, I should just throw my SP2. For some reason, I'm yeah, with the way this war is gone, let me just go ahead and wait that out. Let me just not be an idiot, man. I almost died 2 times already. Let me just play this smart. I'm just literally sitting here waiting out his little timer. And this SP2 would have killed him. He has physical resistance, but he's also at like 9%. He is stealing my willpower, which is very cringe of him. And you can see there, because he had Ionic up, and I have power backs with Aspect of Evolution and the little power gain node. One hit of my SP2 sent him to SP3, which is kind of funny. That's never happened to me before, but it doesn't really matter too much. If he's ever an Ionic, it means he's about to die. And you can see, man, my potion usage this war. If this was the old war system, I was one item away from iteming out. But to be fair, I used a bunch of low potions when I didn't need to. But yeah, the loyalty and unit stash is going to take a hit after this. Because you can see I have no PS1s left. Going to have to buy a few of those. I have one Invol left. And I'm just gonna hold on to that for dear life. So yeah, this Photon fight, it's slow but safe. Something I did realize is, like, the other times I've taken this, I think my Guardian just doesn't crit, or maybe it's something they changed. No, it's not a change. I think in the past I must just not have crit, because in the past, when I do SP3, SP2, which, spoiler alert, that is what I will be doing, it has just barely left her alive, like 6% health. This time, I'm gonna kill her in like 2 ticks of the shock. So I can only assume it's because I crit. Because I mean, we're gonna find out together watching this back. But I'm pretty sure I hit like 200,000 damage in bursts, which, you know, on safeguard, that's always fun. My good old pseudo crits, getting through the shield. Yeah, the name of the game here is just manage Bane, to be honest. In Pure Light, I get perfect parries on her SP1, so she literally does no damage to me. When it comes to block damage, everything she has is energy, so again, I take so much less damage on top of my additional block proficiency, which, hey, shout out Guardian for the rest of the team too, man. Like, let's not get it confused. He's giving Shang and, you know, all the other people I bring an additional 1.25k block proficiency, which is always good. And yeah, this matchup's pretty safe. I think the only way you really die is if you push her to SP2 in Pure Light. But even that probably wouldn't kill you, if I'm being honest, because you have so much energy resistance. And yeah, I'm almost at my second SP3. If I threw this SP2 with the crit RNG I had, this would have killed her. I'm like 85% sure. Here, I'm just waiting for Bane to get on me, so I can have an easy transfer with my SP3. You know, the old usuals on node 48. I think out of everyone I fought on 48, Photon's definitely the easiest, even easier than Gentle. Just because, I don't know, with Gentle you gotta manage unstoppable, with Zola you gotta heavy in once in a while. With Photon, I just gotta hit her. I can't parry her, but that's genuinely the least of my concerns. I'm not worried about all that. I'm watching 2 things right now. The Relic cooldown timer by my health bar, by the Fury icon. I'm also making sure that the stun reflect shield is up when I SP2, because that means my shock will freshly put it on cooldown, and I'll have the 40% Fury for the whole thing. So here I notice when my charge is about to fall off, so I'm going to take advantage of that and throw it heavy. And here you can see, like, I think I just did like 300k in burst damage. Yeah, you can see right there, biggest hit was like 105k. I didn't even know I could do that. Like, every time I've taken Photon there, did I just not crit? Because I swear, it has never done that before. But, pleasant surprise. And you know what? I've been getting complaints lately that I ramp too much with Guardian. You know, I do this with Guardian, do that with Guardian. But hey, a solo is a solo, bro. I don't think in the last like 4 or 5 seasons, AOH has had a single war that comes down to fight time. In which case, yes, the ramp would matter, but hey, I'm playing it safe. So yeah, we got Calm 8 fighter this war. That puts my season record at, I believe, 64-0. So yeah, super fun stuff. We have we have 4 wars left. So I'm gonna do my best to clutch it out. Hopefully I got some new cool fights once again for you guys in the next one. Thank you all for watching, and peace out.